What is good, YouTube? It's Coach Ryan Rizuki, and today I'm going to be showing you different spots on the floor and some terminology that you'll need to understand to play basketball at a higher level. So we'll start fairly simple here. Of course, you have your top of the key, right? But if we move on from there, you have your elbows, and then you can move out and you have the wing right here, of course, your other wing, and then the spot that serves between the top and the wings, this space right here would be called your slot. So these are your slots. Of course, you have your free throw line, and in the middle you have your nail, right? You already have your top, your wing, your slot, and then you're gonna have your deep corner, which goes down here. And between the deep corner and your wing, in this spot, you have what's called your break, angle, or your bank. I've heard it called all three. This would be your short corner, also known as your dunker spot. Here you have your blocks, you have your lane lines, 1 and 2. You have the restricted area. This whole thing, of course, is the paint. And then that takes you to low post, which is the same as your block and your short corners, pretty much just that general area. This would be your high post, anywhere up in here. And then lastly, you have your mid post, which is kind of a dead area that doesn't really have a name anywhere here. You just call this your mid post. So those are all the spots on the floor that you're gonna need to know.
So the first movement that we'll talk about, the first action that we'll talk about today is gonna be our wide pin down. So the ball starts at the top of the key. We have two players without the ball, one on the wing and one in the deep corner here. So my wingman will come and set what's called a wide pin down right here to allow me to either one, curl to the basket and score a layup, or two, I can pop straight out for this jump shot.
We're cutting off for a high post man, getting our layup. The next three are very basic. Simple. We're going to start with our V cut to get open, our L cut to get open, and our back door when the defense takes away those two options. So our next one's going to be our Iverson cut, also known as a loop, where we're coming from one wing, sprint to the other wing, we're catching it either rip through or coming off a ball screen. So the next one's going to be our zipper cut, where we come down from the corner and we come straight up to the slot through the elbow. This next one's going to be a duke cut. We throw the ball to the wing and we sprint to the strong side corner. Typically we're getting out of the way, but sometimes you become open for a shot.
man, and then we cut off and get in our layup. So next one's gonna be our slice cut, where we come from the opposite wing to the strong side block. You'll see a lot of big guards use this to get good post position.